Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What we've seen on the ground right now, the Israelis have occupied the Golan Heights, that is the southwestern strip inside Syrian territory bordering Israel. And there is a conflict between Syria and Israel on this region. It was illegally occupied by Israel in 1960s war, a 2 month war between the two nations. And ever since there has been a conflict between the two nations, they, the Israelis have formally annexed this area to their part of the land in 1981, but the international community still objects to it. In the meantime, what Israel has done, Israel has already occupied two-thirds of the Golan Heights, illegally occupied Golan Heights, and now they have advanced over Golan Heights and they have reached the suburbs of Damascus. The Israelis have launched attacks on military facilities of Bashar al-Assad in Syria. They have destroyed their airfields, they have destroyed their jet fighters, they have destroyed their ammunition factories, they have destroyed many of the strategic locations uh, inside Damascus, around Damascus, in the vicinity of Damascus, in the southwestern part of Damascus. And what the rebels have done so far, in fact, they have allowed Israel to take the initiative of weakening uh, Syria. Well, Bashar al-Assad fled. He should have stayed there. He was militarily intact and there was no need to do anything of the sort that he has done. He should have stayed there and it could bring some better results. Now it's all for Israel. Israel getting all the gains here. The rebels, or should I say the so-called rebels in Syria, have one way or the other supported Israel, allowed Israel, and let Israel do whatever they wanted to do here. And that's what we've been seeing here for quite some long time. Well, on the other hand side, the Syrian establishment continues in power. The Syrian prime minister is in control, and he is in fact backed by the Syrian rebels. And what have we seen? That there is jubilation in the streets of Damascus, elsewhere in Syria. And of course, they are glorifying the rebels, but it's not just the rebels. In fact, it's the Israelis who are getting all the benefits. Russia is just silent right now. Of course, Russia has got its interest in the region, but they haven't really practiced any of it right now. Some people say that there is a secret treaty between Israel and Russia, that they won't come head on head against each other. And for this benefit, Israel has been paying Russia. And let's wait and see how does Russia respond to it. Well, Bashar al-Assad has reached, along with his family, uh, Moscow, and he has been offered political asylum by the Russian government. Well, he's one of the old allies of Russia. His father, Hafiz al-Assad, was also an ally. Well, we know that if Bashar al-Assad is no more in control of Syria, won't have any significance for Russians either. And that's what we see, that Bashar al-Assad has very quickly lost everything in Syria and has done the greatest of all the mistakes while leaving Syria, and there was no reason to do so. The greatest of the beneficiaries are none other than the Israelis.